I also watched more Spiteful Hunter x Hunter. Much more.
I believe it's pronounced Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, Hunter x Hunter.
I believe that's pronounced Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, they do actually pronounce it exactly like that. I am having a really bizarre problem
How
with that
much
show.
more? Oh, don't say the problem is you like it. Well, how much more?
Like 25 episodes.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot of spite.
Is that not like a season?
I don't know. It's split up
Do
weird.
the arcs end on 13s
No, they
or
don't.
26s?
They super don't.
Okay.
Like, they end whenever the fuck they want. It seems very... This feels like a show that was just run for 100 episodes.
Dude, that means you're in.
Yeah, so the thing that I'm having the biggest trouble with is it came out in 98, before Naruto. Which means every time I go, that's such a ripoff, I have to go, no, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually being super ripped off.
Is this the oldest shonen you've watched?
Well... Does Dragon Ball count?
Dragon Ball counts.
Well, then no.
Okay.
Because Dragon Ball just... I think naming an assassin child character literally named Kill is a bit much. I think that is a bit absurd.
Not even Kira?
His name is Killua, but everybody just calls him Kill.
Oh, wow.
I think that it's really, really dumb.
That's some anime. That's good anime right there.
I think that Gon's design actually fluctuates in its awfulness.
Holy shit.
He occasionally looks much better, and occasionally looks much worse. And I figured out the exact design element that makes
character,
it.
you mean?
Yeah, Gon,
Okay.
the little green kid. It's his fucking shirt jacket is the ugliest fucking thing ever. When he's in the shorts in the tank, and his hair doesn't even look that bad. But, like, that fucking awful thing with the fishing rod is just the worst. And it's so weird because most, like, 99% of the cast have normal human proportions. And then there's a couple One Piece looking freakazoids.
Yeah, there's definitely.
And one of them's like a main character.
Mm-hmm.
Leorio he's weird and lanky. And his body proportion changes if he's got a shirt on or off.
Okay, but art style aside, you're 25 episodes in.
Yeah, it's alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay.
The
reluctance.
Probably the weirdest thing is how fast and loose it plays with, like, how do I put this? Reality. In that your main character is 12 years old. There is a point during the Hunter exam, which is your first basic arc, where all the main characters run for more than 100 kilometers nonstop.
Yeah,
an afternoon.
That's more or less where I stopped in the old one, because it got to a point where, like, they meet the fucking kid on the skateboard.
Yeah,
and then
that's the kid. Yeah,
I forgot the names, but yeah, and then they're running in that big place or whatever.
They're running down a hallway for more than an episode.
Right.
And it ends up being like a 7.5 hour, 100 kilometer run. And the 12-year-old gets to the end and goes, wow, that was refreshing. And it's like, okay, come on. We're not on planet Saiyan here. We're in, I don't know where we are. We're in some fucking poorly, you know how One Piece's universe is incredibly poorly defined? And it's just like there's islands and there's pirates.
Yeah, but it's a world with superpowers and energy in it, so, you know.
The weirdest part is that it doesn't have superpowers and energy until they run that marathon. And then there's magic.
Yeah.
Why? Because shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Gon still, like, looks dumb, though. And Discount Kefka is a weird villain. And I know for a fact he does not predate Kefka.
Just scrape that plate as hard as you can. Or scrape that plate. See what you can get.
You know what's actually really sad? You know what's really sad is that you look at... So the second arc is Rescue Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally identical.
Well, it's a tournament, isn't it?
No, the tournament's part of the exam. But the second arc is Rescue Sasuke, and the really sad part is that it's more interesting and inventive than the Rescue Sasuke arc, which copies it. Because there's a twist. And it's like, oh, that's actually really interesting. It has more than me liking Hunter x Hunter. It has shown me how much I actually secretly dislike Naruto. By the way, when you're done with Naruto, watch Plague of Gripes' fucking amazing Naruto the Self-Made Hypocrite video.
I already guess what the deal with it is because it's like it's very
well. No, he explains everything all the way to the end, but
sure.
Yes, Naruto is a hypocrite because hard work and how hard work can overcome inborn talent.
And meanwhile, he's running around with Game Sharks, and he's just collecting fucking cheat CC codes as the story goes on. And everything he's doing, that's all we're doing in the LP right now is watching. Like it's like, oh yeah, you're exactly hard work and never giving up and that attitude. Fuck that noise. There's more hacks for you to collect.
I was born better is what Plague likes to fall on.
And because I was born better, it allows me to collect more cheat scrolls that you couldn't collect.
Yeah.
And the more I have, the better I am. Plus, I got literal bullshit that allows me to learn things differently from everyone else and fucking assimilate information. It's the most hacks bullshit ever. It's ridiculous. It's absurd how much he goes against its own point. Yeah. That video was absolutely like... I haven't even watched it yet, but I can tell.
But isn't it like secret stuff he didn't know about initially?
Yeah,
and
but
learns later, whereas like Uchiha like is born with this one thing that everybody knows.
Yeah, but he's born better than the Uchihas right off the bat.
I know, but he didn't know that.
But he does.
And later he does.
But like as the world goes on and as information scales outward, the things that they have, specifically the Uchiha shit and Naruto shit, end up just rising to the top.
The other thing,
because the world gets filled out beneath them.
The other thing that Plague likes to point out is that Naruto believes that hard work can make anyone be a Hokage, but you never once see Naruto study. You don't see him do anything unless it involves a physical.
His talent doesn't lie there.
You know who actually works hard? Rock Lee works hard.
He works the hardest.
It's the only character that's actually out there kicking a tree because he's like, I can't do fucking magic, so I'm gonna kick this tree for a long time. And guess what? Yeah. When you're the tree, you're going down. You know what his magic is? He gets drunk.
That's good magic.
It's fucking like that dude is actually putting in the work, you know? Anyway.
But yeah, Hunter x Hunter's pretty good.
But then he gets magic anyway.
And I like it.
Fuck it.
I'm still going to continue to complain though.
And what did One Eye Patch Wolf have to say about this?
I don't know. He'll find out in a few hours, I suppose.
Oh, you didn't let him know.
No, fuck that.
Right away.
Fuck that.
You didn't jump on the horn immediately.
No, fuck you.
And tweeting.
No.
Toot, hey, this is where I'm at. No? Okay. All right.
I do have some questions, and the number one question is that the power scaling in Hunter x Hunter, like, you know how One Piece has, like, the Gomu Fruit rule, and, I got a weird power, and DBZ has just straight up, I lifted a bunch of rocks, and Hero Academia has basically the One Piece rule of I have a weird power. I have no idea what the fuck it actually is in Hunter x Hunter. It appears to be an amalgamation of all anime, in which these kids are assassins, but that one's a mutant. But that guy's 50 feet tall. You know, just like nothing. And I don't know what is actually connecting these things. Why does this person have powers? Why is this person super strong? Is it... And I really don't want the answer to be cuz. Because that's...
It's gonna be cuz. Spoilers.
You know, for the end of a multi-year long fuck Hunter x Hunter arc... the you didn't win smugness coming off of you is
I wouldn't
pretty,
call it smugness.
It's pretty...
I stayed up later than I should have last night to finish the Killua arc.
I think the people that wanted you dead are like...
Oh, they wanted me gushing?
It's like, it's not satisfying enough.
Yeah.
So to me, this is a you didn't win off the side of the stage.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, that's it. Okay. All right.
Well, so the ultimate here is that once I finish it, apparently the anime cuts out, but it cuts out at a natural stopping point, and then you can continue the manga until that also stops. So me being in is one thing. You being in is something altogether different, because your annoyance is what created Eyepatch Wolf.
100%.
Right?
100%. But I always, like, there was even... whatever the fuck. Someone was like, it's really this. I think it summarizes almost the entirety of you and me when it comes to these things. But like, someone was getting super upset on Twitter about the fact.
What, really?
No, I know. No, but the thing was about like how the things I say about Hunter or whatever were just upsetting and annoying, and like I hate
the band that you like,
right? And it was one of the things where I'm like, so I've always maintained that like the old dumb shit I watch from the early version is terrible and awful, and the new shit's probably fine. And you were always like, nah, that shit's garbage. The whole thing's garbage too. And I'm like, how is that a more reasonable stance to take? So the person was, I don't know if you saw it, but they were like, it's not more reasonable, but that's why it's easy to dismiss it and laugh it off. Yours is, I'm more reasonable, and that's why it's easier to get upset and more pissed off at what I'm saying.
No, because it's a reasonable point of view. I can argue it, but you don't want to do it.
Versus like your extremities, which are just crazy. Like, wow.
Gon's dumb looking.
Which lets you get away with horse shit.
That's right.
And I take flack
it's a good plan.
for being slightly reasonable.
Wooly, why do you think I drink the tears? Because it works.
It's like, are you serious right now? I'm being more reasonable, and thus you're more angry at me?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
You should be more crazy like me.
I guess so. I guess that's the way.
It's helpful.
Become a caricature so that it doesn't seem real.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm excited to see where it goes. It does something interesting, that like where I'm at right now, where they set a goal for the future. You know, not like some nebulous, like, I'm the top hero, I want to become Hokage. They set a goal 6 months into the character's future.
I want to grow my hair really long and awkward and get all buff but wear the same size clothes.
That's a goal.
And then they go, okay, well, we'll have to do it then. And it's transitioning into a new arc because they have time to kill. It's very weird.
Okay.
It reminds me of, it's One Piece and Naruto together.
So that's the Hunter report
for this week. I'll be back next week when I'm done the series.
It's the Hunter report. How many episodes?
There are 140.
Jesus.
Wait, is it still ongoing?
No.
Good.
So the manga has been compared to Berserk in its hiatus status.
Wow.
So here's the thing. Unlike Miura, who gets lazy or loves to play his MMOs or Love Life or whatever.
Did you see that commercial, by the way?
I did not.
There's this commercial for Berserk returning to manga, and it's like this stupid live-action man, and he's trying to be a live-action Guts. It's hilarious.
Unlike that, it's because like the Hunter x Hunter author is like constantly on the verge of death.
Oh, right. That's why you were making fun about him dying.
No, I wasn't making fun of him dying. I'm making fun of his art that he draws when he's dying.
Okay.
Because of illness and or overwork / exhaustion.